is that you have always been, he said, the best guy in the gym. You're always the guy with the ball in your hands and looked upon to be that guy. You're coming to a team with a lot of talented players who made it as far as they did. How has that adjustment been for you? What's the biggest thing that you have to adjust?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like I've always been the guy with the ball in my hands. I can take 10 dribbles and then shoot. And with this team, you have so many talented players. You have Jokic, Jamal, Gary, Paul, Will, like so many guys who go not only put the ball in the hoop, but we played through Yoke. So just last year, I got the chance to watch the games and see how I can fit in with the team and find my niche, because my role will be different. And then from there, it'll grow. But I got to start and just fit in and help elevate our team any way I can.
Where do you think you fit in with this group?
I mean, so a couple days ago, me and Jokic got the chance to be on the same team in the scrimmages, and it was just so easy. All I had to do was move and cut, and I would get the ball, wide open shots. And even when you come off a screen, he's so big, like your guy is gonna get stuck behind him, so you'll have a wide open pull-up. So it was just so cool playing with him. He's a great player, so just honestly making stuff easy on him, and then he'll still make stuff easy on me.
How is your health? How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel healthy and strong. And I feel good going into training camp, so I'm ready.
Has this whole process kind of felt like a battle against your own body?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would just say I've definitely had to be patient, but it's just really just taking it day by day. Like, you don't know what the next day will bring. You can get injured anytime, but just keeping a positive mindset has been big for me, because the power of the mind is big. So for me, it's just staying positive.
A lot of your teammates have talked about the respect that they've gained for you, and that you do, like, keep showing up all day. Is that kind of a thing that's important to you, that these guys respect you?
I mean, I just think that, like, no matter what, like, no matter how many times you fall, it's up to you if you're going to get back up, even if you fall a million times. Like, so for me, it's just come to the gym every day, try to have a good attitude, and do the best that I can. And, you know, eventually my time will come. Like, I'm meant to be a basketball player, so I know eventually my time will come. I don't really have to stress a lot about it. I just got to work hard.
How do you feel defensively now that you're finally getting to these runs and like 4-5-on-5?
Defensively?
Yeah, defensively.
Oh, I mean, it's been like an adjustment just because you're playing against such good players, and I haven't been playing for a while, but it's been good. I've been getting better and better. The coaches have been giving me tips, and I really just use my length to help bother people, and I've been getting better for sure.
How would you define successful for you and for the team this season?
For the team, you know, like, we had such success last year. We want to take another jump forward. I think we have a championship-level team, especially if everybody is rooting for each other and cheers each other on and stays together. So I think that's our main goal heading into the season, is the championship. And then for me, I just want to – my main goal is just to help elevate us. Like, I don't – like, we were so good last year. I want to, like, be a part of the team and make us even better. I don't want to, like – you know what I mean? It's not really about individual goals for me as much as making our team better.
Did you remember your first dunk?
Yeah, I think I was in like 6th grade going into 7th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that summer going into your 7th grade?
Yeah.
Do you remember where? Was it in a game?
It was outside. We had like a hoop outside our house, and I would just all day try to dunk. And I got my first one that summer.
Did you surprise yourself when you finally got it, or was it just like, it's about time?
I mean, I knew it was coming. I felt good that day. Like, I forget what happened, but something got me excited, so I just went outside because I had all this adrenaline. I tried to dunk, and I got it.
Do you remember how tall you were?
Huh?
Do you remember how tall you were at the time?
I was probably 6'1". I remember in 8th grade I was 6'3", so I was probably around 6 foot.
Do you have any lingering effects from the back? Do you notice it when you're playing?
Nah, I mean, it feels like I have no pain or anything. Like, all my flexibility is back and everything, so I feel pretty good out there. So yeah, I mean, I don't try to think about it too much. I just kind of got to keep getting better.
What was that, I guess, that pain like when it was at its worst?
I mean, it was bad. It was. So I had fallen sophomore year of high school on my back, and then I tried to come back too early, and I had like that soreness. But it really got worse when I went to Missouri. Like, I kept trying to see different chiropractors. I went to a chiropractor, and she did something that made it worse, and it was just bad. Like I couldn't play. But you know, like, I don't really think about that too much anymore. Right? It's just about being healthy and getting better. I'm just grateful to be able to play. I didn't know if I would be able to.
You said you got to play with Joker last week. Was that the first time you got to run 5-on-5?
Yeah, because he came in last week, so we got to be on the same team, and yeah, it was really fun.
Did you win?
Yeah.
We've heard that these runs are looking really competitive. What does that mean? Can you explain?
It just means like we got so many good players. Like at every position, we're so deep. Like you got got, like, even just at the 4 position, you got Paul, then you got Jeremy, then you got Tyler Cook, then you got Jared Vanderbilt. Like, at my position, you got me, Torrey, Will. Jeremy can play 3. Then you got, so it's just like we have so many good players. There's no bums on the court. Like, it could be the 5 players that people would think would be the worst players on the team, but they might beat the starting 5 in the runs because it's so competitive.
And that stoked your excitement to get back out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's good to be deep, but at the same time, so many guys, not enough minutes.
It is. That's the thing. So, like, in training camp, it's going to be even more competitive. We're fighting for spots because we have so many good players. But the cool thing about our team is, like, everybody's rooting for each other. Like, most teams, there'll be guys kind of like, you know, envious, but like we're all like cheering each other on. So it's kind of a cool dynamic.
If you can whittle it down to one thing you want to show the coaching staff here, your first official training camp, what would it be?
They just keep telling me that I could be like an elite defender, and I just got to keep buying into that mindset. Like, I've always viewed myself as just a playmaking scorer, and just with this team, I won't have the ball in my hands all the time, so I can exert energy in other areas of my game. So going to the boards every time, I'm 6'10" and can jump, so like offensive rebounding and then defense, I really got to buy into those 2 aspects of the game.
Mike, I'm sorry if I've been asked this already, but do you envision one of the hardest things about this year getting over the mental hurdle of, you know, being the man and having the ball in your hands the majority of your career, then getting to the NBA and you need to play off the ball and learn to adjust to that?
I mean, yeah, it'll definitely be an adjustment. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it'll be an adjustment, but just these scrimmages and just seeing how and then watching film, and even being there last year, just seeing how we're already so good. I gotta find my niche. And the coaches, they just keep encouraging me, kind of pointing out where I'll get my spots, what I can do differently. So it'll be an adjustment, but I think I'm ready for it.
Is that the biggest challenge that you're facing this season?
I think so. It's adjusting to a different role.
Mike, we see a lot of tattoos in the NBA, but never seen one like that. Can you explain it to us, or what is it stand for?
I mean, I'm a Christian, so in the Bible it was originally written in Hebrew. So this is my name in Hebrew, Mikael, and it means one who is like God. So I thought that was a cool meaning. So yeah, I got it. Thank you, guys.
Quick shot of that. When did you get that?
I got this like a year ago when I first got out of Denver.
You more excited for first preseason game, first practice, first regular
I'm
season?
excited for the preseason game, just to be in a real game. Yeah.
First shot, first bucket. Like, I mean, is there like a
my
moment?
My first bucket would be crazy. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Like, but I'm just excited to be out there, really.
Yeah.
Are you anticipating some ebbs and flows?
There'll definitely be some. Yeah, and coaches kind of told me that, like, there'll be ups and downs. And for me, I just gotta be mentally prepared. I kind of take like Gary Harris's. Like, there's some guys in my group who just stay like super even keel. Gary Harris is one of them. And just seeing how he can be doing really, really good or really bad. He's still the same guy in the locker room. Even when he was hurt, he was the same guy. Just kind of taking that, being a professional, and just growing day by day.
Who else are you leaning on besides him?
My locker's right next to Paul, so just he's been in the league so long, it's cool to ask him questions and pick his brain a little bit.
He's pretty even keel as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you enjoy the aspect of being an NBA star where everybody wants to know everything about you? Like what you eat, what you're doing?
Honestly, I that's one aspect of it that I don't really like appreciate. It's cool that people know you and want to know what you're up to, but like for me, I just deleted social media, and that was one of the reasons why. Like, people always having access to you and always knowing what you're doing, it kind of gets like taxing a little bit. But like being in Denver, it's cool just to go up to the mountains and just be a regular person. But people in Denver are really cool. Like, they'll say hi to you, but not everybody's asking for a picture everywhere you go. So it's been cool.
Do you think that's something that's like maybe becoming more of a positive? Because I mean, it used to be everybody wants to be in New York and LA, so that you have all that. Is it becoming more of a positive that, hey, you can unplug a little here?
It is. Yeah, it definitely is. But at the same time, it's a blessing that people like want to know you and want to be around you. And with that comes a lot of influence. You can have influence on people. So for me, I just try to be a good influence and try to be a good person.
When did you first feel like you were famous? Because people have been following you since middle school.
I still don't really feel like I'm famous. I just feel like a regular guy.
Well known then. Not famous, just but random people you've never met knew about you.
It's been a while because I kind of just like rose kind of quick, especially in high school. I had a couple viral dunks and everything. So I would say probably like sophomore year of high school, I kind of was like, dang, everybody in my city like knows me and wants to be around me. It was kind of crazy.
Sophomore year, was that the free throw line dunk? Yeah, that's what it did.
How old were you when you started getting letters?
probably like 6th or 7th grade. It was when I was I went to a couple camps and then I would get letters and stuff.
Who wrote you first?
I want to say my first offer was Missouri. Frank Hayes offered me. I think in like 8th grade, but I would get letters before that. I don't know where I got my first letter, but I remember being super excited.
Mike, you mentioned getting rid of your social media accounts. What sort of went into that, and what have you done with your newfound free time?
Just for me, like my dad just kind of sat me down and kind of was like, told me a couple things he thought that helped separate me, especially my first year being laser focused. Without social media, you have all the time in the world, and with that, you're not getting all the praise and then you're not getting all the hate. Like that can be emotionally kind of like, people act like we're not people humans. So like for me, going into this year, not really knowing how things will play out, I stopped unplugging and then really focusing on the season. Try to stay even keeled. I thought getting rid of social media for a while would be good for me.
Has it had an effect already?
For sure. Like I find time just to I sleep better. Like I read more books now because you just have more time on your hands and you're more like involved in moments. So for me, I feel like I'm happier just because you're not always on your phone looking at what other people are doing. You're just always like in the moment. So it's cool for me. But the social media can also be such a good thing because you can influence people and help people. But like for me right now, just trying to grow and kind of finding my niche in the NBA, it's good for me to unplug.
Do you all these guys you probably haven't been around? Was there anybody that jumped out to you that really popped?
In the NBA or on the
just
team?
around the league,
Yeah, KD, Giannis, all the superstars. Just watching how it can be an off night for them, and they're still. If one thing's not working, they're going to find a way to make something else work. And just seeing the professionalism that goes into those guys and how they take care of their bodies and everything.
KD's a guy you watched for a little while.
Yeah, it was my favorite player growing up.
Is that right?
I've known him for a while. Yeah.
When did you meet him for the first time?
I met him the first time I think I was with Trey, because he sponsored our Mocan team, me and Trey Young's Mocan team. And so he would be around sometimes, so I met him there. And then when I went to the ESPYs, he was there. Got to talk to him some. But he's always just been cool. He's always told me that I could be a really good player, and he's a great dude. So
It's kind of weird not having him.
I know. That was the player I was looking forward to playing against the most.
Is that right?
Well, that's a drag.
I know. It's great.
Next year.
Who else? What about you excited to go against LeBron?
KD.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to go against all those guys. You're on the court with greatness. Like I always grew up watching those players playing, now being on the same floor as them. It's a blessing. And you kind of got to switch your mindset from like, dang, I'm a fan of this dude to like, I'm gonna go at this dude.